Richmond. Today we are going to talk about some secret stuff. Corporate espionage world. With Dr. Romani from North Rica. Please tell us more about your work.
Yes. Well, today, we have the competitive intelligence and economic or industrial espionage. You have two levels or two scenarios. There's legal and ethical activity. You gather information, analyze, and manage on against any industrial competitors that becomes in any way beneficial. Difference between the competitive intelligence and economic or industrial espionage is quite nowadays not clear. You need to understand the legal basis to recognize how, to draw the line between the two. We maintain sometimes quite difficult to tell the difference between legal and illegal methods, especially considering the ethical side of information nowadays. I mean, it's very difficult, especially for us to have a long-standing government, if you will, background. It's become difficult, such as information on industrial manufacture, ideas, techniques, process, recipes, and formulas. You have electronic way to gather and collect that information. You can hack, or you can use the dark web to have access or gain access to that kind of information inside multinational companies worldwide. And you don't have to be present physically over there. You don't have to do any kind of human intelligence to collect the information. Yes, go ahead. Rachel.
Right. Rick, tell about the usual target. Companies and people.
Yeah. Rachel, economic and industrial espionage is most commonly associated to tech industries and computer software, hardware, biotech, aerospace, telecoms kind of thing. But nowadays, every automotive, machine industry, energy, whatever has come from Silicon Valley, or what kind of information needs any kind of a level of information theft, or even protect their trade secrets of some kind. In recent years, economic and industrial espionage has expanded. I mean, nowadays, even sabotage, corporate and otherwise, have become more clearly associated with each other. Then it's also, there's numbers that fulfill that general idea. We just we are agents to the private world to process and collect information, types and kinds of, And Richard, we were discussing off-air now. There's so many human engineering and re-engineering of process nowadays. You have access to people that have access to information that you need. You gain their confidence, and you just need an email, and you can forward on the dark world, dark web, and follow these people around, and see how they communicate, and and finally connect to their telecom habits. If you produce this net that understands more about these people and what they do, how they live, what their focus, what their connections to everybody else inside your target. So when it's all about targeting, it's every person that you can identify and becomes a target. We need to dig deep in their lives and try to understand what's the motivation for everything. Sometimes just to get information and collect information, it's something that they give you for free because they're not happy, because they're going nowhere inside a company, this kind of thing. And so it's just, you know, target. It's a target of opportunity. Sometimes it's just a machine. It's just an email. It's a person. It's a phone number. It's an idea and concept. So it's today, you know, everything there's leverage of any kind of a competition or any kind of product. It's becoming a target.
Right. Rick, tell about the risk. You know, legal process.
Yeah.
And all that.
You know, a spy may break in the premise to steal any data. You know, we may search waste paper. You know, we call dumpster diving, which is the every dumpster that is out in the public is public access, has public access. So there's no ever litigation about how you obtain access to that kind of information. We sometimes we compromise soliciting requests through cell phones and calling landlines of some financial institutions, insurance companies trying to gather and collect more information, and you know, using a mask, if you will, a marketing survey or kind of technical support, research or software implementation, this kind of thing. And of course, you know, every time that you leave footprint or you become liable, you are no longer available to be used because there's a liability hanging in the top of the company's head. So it's, you know, just we don't compromise risk. We just we collect 110% of everything that is available publicly without putting the company in jeopardy and, you know, being liable and suits and this kind of thing that could produce, it's not just the money, it's just the image to the public and the corporate world, and we never, so far after decades, got compromised doing this kind of job.
That interview was eye-opening. Very, very interesting.
Yeah.
With Romani from North Rica. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.
Have a good evening.
Thank you.